Yo, what's up, guys? Mr. Sinister, David Rivera. I'm fighting Christian Zahler on the main event. Fighters Rep 18 at the Commerce Casino, April 22nd. So coming off the victory with Michael, it was regular for me. I expected to dominate. After that fight, what I did, I went home with my girlfriend. We bought pizza, 2 boxes, sat down and watched Harry Potter. This is the thing with me. I kind of get kicked out of the gym sometimes. I am a Class A overtrainer. So after I beat Claycomb, everyone was like, yo, take a week off. I'm like, dog, I have no injuries, I'm good. No, bro, you just fought. Stay out of the gym. I think it might have been like a week out from the Claycomb fight. I think George called me up. He's like, yo, ready to fight, or would you be interested in defending? I was like, yo, you already know, I'm always down to fight. It doesn't matter to me who it is, but I'm always down. Yeah, so I knew right away it was Christian Zahler, but once again, dude's flaky. If I'm being honest, I don't know if he's gonna show up to this one. They brought his name. I was like, all right, I'm down if he shows up. And that was my mentality the whole camp. Honestly, I don't think it does anything to me mentally. I'm always preparing to fight the best fighters out there. I need to focus on what I'm doing and not what they're doing. If I know I'm training the hardest that I can, doesn't matter who's up there, I'm gonna finish them. Honestly, I don't ever get my hopes up a week of fight. Doesn't matter to me if it's weigh-ins. I'm just like, all right, cool. I get a little smile on my face whenever we both step into the building, fight day. I've had people pull out on me the day of the fight. I had people pull out on me weigh-in day. The reason I feel people pull out on me, look, I sound a little cocky here, but no, it's not what it is. I'm confident in my ability. I know what I bring to the table. They're fucking pussies. Everyone's a fighter until it's time to fight. They show up, they're like, all right, cool, I'll fight this fucking pudgy Mexican guy. Then they look me up and they're like, oh, fuck, I don't think I want to fight him. And that's what happens. Leading into the ring, as soon as they call out my name, it's like, oh, it's go time. I get to be me. I get to actually be myself right now. I go in, I show out. It's a very surreal moment, unreal feeling. It's literally just 3 people inside that ring, you, the referee, and your opponent. Nothing else really matters. It's like everything goes into a blur. The lights are on you, and that's all that matters. It's crazy. It's a dope feeling. It's very addicting. Okay, so everything goes into fight mode as I'm walking down the ramp. As I'm walking down the ramp, I'm like, all right, cool. Let's feel all our emotions right now. Let's get everything out right now. We don't want to feel a rush of emotions when we're inside the ring. I never fight emotionally. I'm always calm. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of always calm. You can't tell if I'm mad or sad, happy most of the time. But when I'm in there, it's pretty awesome. As soon as the announcer says my name, it's like, all right, cool. This is why I do this. Tell myself to zone in, boom, and release. What I remember dominating 98% of the time. I was controlling everything. He had nothing for me. He was a failing man, and he was going, in my head, for my prerogative, I thought he was gonna go down with the next 2 punches. I got a little overzealous in my attack, and he got lucky. You know what? He planned going back, so I'm not gonna say he got lucky, but he's not gonna land a strike like that ever again. We had an idea of his style. There's no real expectation of any other fighter. Just, I hope he brings his best, because I know I am. Anytime I hit him, I was like, oh, you're big and you're muscular, but you can't take my punches. If I'm being honest, I'm a little surprised that he was able to take as much as strikes as I was landing and didn't fall. I mean, of course he did fall twice, but I thought he was gonna go unconscious. So that was a little surprising. So this is the thing. Yes, all my fights are finishes. All my wins are finishes. But I'm always ready to go like 5 rounds, 3 rounds. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to be looking for the finish 100% of the time. I don't know. I don't like fighters who just go in and try to win off a point system. That's not real fighting to me. I go in there to kill them. What I saw from the last fight was all my strikes were landing. We didn't even go into our game plan. So I'm gonna fuck this dude up. That's all I can really say. He's going to be systematically destroyed. Yeah, I don't really care, once again, how he looks at himself. I'm going to bring him into reality our next fight. I'm gonna remind him of who I am and who he is to me, beneath me. All right, so a big shout out to all my sponsors. I have way too many to list right now. If you go to my Instagram, I shout them out all the time. So I guess David, and of course I love to shout out XFit. We're right here. I love this place so much. I've been training here since 2016. Big shout out to Coach Rodney. He's not here right now, but he helps me out with all my weight cuts. He makes sure I'm okay 100% of the time. Of course, Jamie Fletcher, he also is out of here. Cody Sessions, super helpful. I love that man. Big shout out to Tyler Wombles from Classic Fight Team, my head coach. Big shout out to Chuy Gutierrez, my boxing coach at Raw Talent Boxing. And a big shout out to Chris Cully and David Huerta at LA Muay Thai. They help me out with every single camp and I love them. And a big shout out to you, Isaac. You bring all this stuff all the time. I love you, man.